Peace, it's Jocelyn, your digital loctician, and I would like to welcome you back to my channel. I'm so happy that you are here, and because you're here, I know that you want to cultivate healthy locks. So as your digital loctician, I'm here to help you do that. If you're new, welcome. I would like to encourage you to hit that subscribe button and also to check the description box so that you can join the mailing list so that you're a part of the new growth community. And if you're already a member of the new growth community, I really appreciate you coming back to watch another video. And today we're going to be talking about dry scalp. I received a question from Zanisha. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. And I also want to thank you for trusting me with your hair care. And so let's go ahead and get into her question. She writes, I'm experiencing extreme issues with a dry scalp. I've noticed that every time I retwist my hair, my scalp gets very irritated, especially around the edges. I've tried to follow the different types of methods, peppermint oils or tea tree oils, but both those oils make my scalp even more inflamed. Do you have any other suggestions for a dry scalp? Well, I'm glad that you asked. These suggestions that I want to share today are in no particular order. However, I would highly encourage you to make the very first stop to a dermatologist. A dermatologist or a trichologist, someone who is a doctor, someone who can take a deeper look into your scalp while also prescribing you solutions if they are needed. My second piece of advice is to make sure you're drinking water. Drinking water, having a balanced diet, and exercise. And those are the three things all in that tip, but it's very, very important. Your scalp health and your hair is a direct reflection of your diet, what you're putting into your body. So making sure you're drinking at least half your body weight in ounces of water every single day. It's really important. Having a balanced diet, you can also make sure you're adding a lot of nuts into your diet. They help your sebaceous glands to create more natural oils. And also make sure you're exercising, because if you're drinking water and you're eating a balanced diet, but your blood is not moving and flowing through your body, you're doing yourself a total disservice. Number 3. Stop putting oils on your scalp. Stop putting oils on your scalp. Stop putting oils on your scalp. I tell people this all the time, but in your case specifically, I truly mean it. Stop putting oils to your scalp. When you say you're trying different methods, you're talking about peppermint oil and tea tree oil. Both of those are essential oils. So if you're applying those directly to your scalp, they will burn, they will cause inflammation. They need to be applied with a carrier oil. One of my favorite ones for locks is avocado oil. So if you're applying essential oils directly to your scalp, stop that and use a carrier oil with it. Your scalp's natural ability to create oil should be sufficient, and the oil should be used primarily for the hair. So stop putting oil to your scalp. The fourth thing I would suggest is to get an allergy test. Because you're mentioning that you're experiencing inflammation, particularly around your edges, which naturally tend to be really sensitive areas in our scalp, and things that you've tried have made things worse, you may be allergic to what you're using to retwist, what you're using for shampoos, or some of the oils that you're using. So definitely go visit an allergist, get an allergy test for some of the common ingredients that you find in the products that you use in your hair. And tip number 5, because I believe that you're working out and you're following the suggested guidelines in tip number 2, because you're working out, and if you're someone who sweats in your scalp, if you're letting that sweat sit on your scalp, it's going to get really salty, and you're going to have a lot of salt accumulation on your scalp. So you're going to want to add an astringent product to your regimen. One of my favorite astringent moisturizers is the Pure Scalp. Yes, I grabbed it from the cabinet. The Pure Scalp is going to help to remove any of the sediments like salt from sweat that may accumulate on your scalp, which could cause a reaction like inflammation or dryness or itchiness. So definitely adding an astringent product is really helpful with dealing with dry scalp. And did I say drink water? Drink more water. So I hope these tips were helpful to you. If you have any other suggestions on how Zanisha can combat her dry scalp, something that, you know, may have worked for you, worked in your scalp, definitely feel free to drop it below in the comments. And if you have a question or concern about your locks or your lock journey, make sure you head over to curlynewgrowth.com/ask and submit your questions so we can have a, you know, a dialogue. Thank you so much for watching, and I wish you peace, love, and goodbye.